Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So this is just a nondescript Motel 6 that I built out of Legos. I stayed in a Motel 6 one time. What had happened was I had just moved to Redmond, Washington, suburb of Seattle. But the apartment that I was moving to required renter's insurance, and I mixed up the date of when I was going to move there by mistake, and so I couldn't move in just yet. And I started wandering around, and the first motel I saw was a Motel 6. And I got in, and I quickly decided to celebrate. Uh, I had just moved out of New York City. I didn't really like New York. Among other things, it was I am autistic. The sensory overload destroyed me when I was there, and also I was working at a technology startup. A lot of people didn't uh, understand my situation in life, and I often got shafted. I won't go into too much detail there. But whatever the situation is, moving to Redmond felt like a cause for celebration. And so after I put my stuff down in the hotel room, I went out and bought, among other things, several bags of my favorite chips and cases of non alcoholic beer. And I just had a huge party at the hotel room. And but I quickly realized that it was a very run-down place, and I vowed to never stay at another Motel 6 again, no matter the situation. And I have kept that vow for 11 years, if you can believe it. I still can't. 11 years later, I can still remember how disgusted I felt. I had to take my mind off of that by eating and drinking that much, and here we are, Lego. I'm going to. This is just the start. I went to look up the world's first Motel 6. It was in California, and I hope to model that a little bit more exactly than this. It's a little bit tricky because Lego doesn't lend itself well to doing any angles that are not 90 degrees. But pray that I make some bank on this so that the next time I'm in between places, I won't have to resort to stay at a Motel 6, right? And more importantly, pray that I can have some better quality of life. So I don't have, I often don't have enough money for having a social life. I'm pleased to have enough to not be hungry and for the most part have a decent place to live. Yeah, I do have to camp out in my car part of the year when the weather is nicer, but that's manageable. Not having a social life is more unmanageable to me because let's face it, our greatest wealth, everything that I own, I would not have had if I did not have the right connection. Social life is very important to me. Having to live in my car when it's 60 degrees out there, it doesn't bother me as much. I gotta say that. I really do. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.